I'm going to do a POV trading lecture. And mind you, I'm not in nothing fancy. I'm not in anything too crazy. Can I do car payments? Yes. But is it the smartest thing? No. But to get right into the video, man, we're gonna go over why you need to lock in and how to lock in trading. And stick to the end, because this is going to be a lot more easier than you think and simpler. Alright, the first reason and the only reason is know what you gotta do and simply just do what you gotta do, man. Like, there's no secret formula out here. There's no secret formula like, oh man, you need to get up at 6 a.m. You need to do an ice bath. You need to make sure you do 20 push-ups. You need to stop gooning. You need to stop smoking weed. You need to develop this disciplined lifestyle. Like, bro, all that stuff, it does help and it does contribute to having a routine and confidence, and it does help success. I'm not saying that you do all that is a waste of time. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's simply just locking in is all you gotta do is do what needs to be done. And if you don't know what you need to be doing, you gotta figure it out. What in the hell are you doing? Are you just lazily sitting around? Are you lazy? Are you fearful? Are you greedy? Like, figure out what it is that you're doing wrong and simply change it. If you know you're scared, face what you're scared of. If you know you have fear of missing out, be patient. If you know that you have impatience, work on patience. Work on not forcing things and focus on relaxing and allowing the proper setups to come to you. Nothing good comes from forcing. Nothing good comes from doing the things that are causing you to fail over and over again. There's nothing good that comes from repeated actions, especially if it leads to failure. So it's plain and simple. All these people are wondering, hey man, how do I lock in? How do I get my body right? Bro, go to the gym. Eat right. Work out. It's plain and it's simple. There is no complex formula for success. All you gotta do is show up continuously, put one foot in front of the other, and keep moving forward and never moving back. What are some examples of moving back? Well, for one, changing actions or behaviors that don't contribute to success and then going right back to it. So let's say, I'm an alcoholic, I drink every weekend, and then for 1 month or 2 months, I'm disciplined, I'm locked in, I don't party on the weekends, I don't drink, and then after that little 1 to 2 month break, I'm back doing the same old habits. So pretty much, I just fixed a bad habit just to go back to it. That is an example of going backwards. So, we can't have repeated negative behaviors that don't contribute to success. So, speaking from my own personal experience, things that have not contributed to my own success are impatience, greed, and fear, and overall just complete trying to rush the process. Once I realized, like, this stuff is not going to happen overnight. Once I came to terms with, okay, this is going to be a process that only literally 3% of the whole people that try to achieve profitability will become successful, then I embraced the grind. Now I have no reason to rush setups. Now I have no reason to force trades. Now I have no reason to over leverage, because now I'm content with slowly moving forward compared to as rushing the process and getting to that quote unquote expected goal that I put onto my own self. Those are just one of the few and reasons why success was kept from me. And I'm not saying I'm successful, I'm not saying I'm profitable, but I made great strides and I have not regressed, but I have progressed. So to me, that in itself is success. because success isn't defined by materialistic or reaching said goal. Success is showing up every day better than you were the day before, or better than who you were the year before. And if I go compare myself to Cyrus, which is me, a year ago, I am a wholly different person, a brand new person with a whole different set of knowledge and skills in my niche, which is trading, that I didn't have a year ago. So I have been successful at gaining new knowledge, and eventually profitability will be mine, and I will be able to, make money consistently off the markets, and that's a story for another time. So there is no real secret to locking in. All you gotta do to lock in is focus. And if you can't focus, remove that in which is distracting you. Friends, family, partying, drugs, women. Sit down and think. Sit down, turn off the phone, turn off YouTube, turn off your Spotify playlist, turn off your Spotify gym playlist that you play to get motivated and such, and really think for a second. Think like, what it is am I doing that's holding me back from success? That is locking in. It's not getting up, like I said earlier, it's not going to the gym at 6 a.m., doing cold plunges or carrying the logs or benching 225 or having a strict diet. It's simply just doing what you need to do. And what you need to do is lock in. Focus on what the fuck you need to do. And to end this video, I want to touch bases on how expectations can ruin progress. When you have your certain expectations, like, oh, I'm going to reach profitability in a year, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you really, really rush the process. And it's almost counter-beneficial when you have the expectation of certain something, because you put a time frame on it. It's okay to have a time frame and a assumed time frame, but clinging on to it and almost like telling yourself that just to give yourself that high, it's gonna backfire on you, plain and simply because you're rushing. It creates this narrative that you need to rush, and with trading, doing more is gonna backfire on you. Trading isn't something where you do more and you work more and you achieve more and then you become more successful by that. No, actually doing less in trading will benefit you far more, and doing less requires patience. Doing less requires a clear mind. And when you have expectations in your brain, like, oh, I need to be profitable my next year, I need to quit my job, I need to buy that M5 competition, I need to buy that GT3 RS, well, then now you're putting a time frame on it and you're putting pressure. When you put pressure, you're not executing on trades, you're not thinking clearly, and you're only just prolonging your journey. So that being said, boys, that was a nice 9-minute talk. I hope you stuck it through. There were some gems in here, and I'm not the best trader. I'm not even nowhere near a good trader, but I'm someone that has learned. And if anybody can learn from me, if anybody could soak up the game that I have, then I have did my part in this world. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Let's get it, man. Good luck, and I'll see you guys at the top.